Hello, and welcome to Spicy Toast Gaming. Thank you for tuning in to another Spicy Toast Gaming video. Today we're going to use Jhin and take on Aurelion Sol. Our Jhin is at 3 stars and level 26, so we do have access to 3 relic slots, but only 1 common. So we'll go in with Luden's Tempest, Riptide Battery, and Banshee's Veil. Banshee's Veil is very important for the actual Aurelion Sol fight himself, as he has a lot of spells that can take out your champions, even at burst speed, so that's pretty nice. Jhin, you're really focused on spells and skills, so Luden's Tempest, very good for that. And Riptide Battery has special effects for Jhin with triggering both of his star powers very well. Alright, let's hop in and see how we do with Jhin. As normal, we have skipped the first couple matches just to try to make this not over an hour long. So far, for powers, we've gotten Enfeebling Strike and Dragon's Rage. So, Enfeebling Strike, pretty good, but still just common powers, nothing crazy. And then for Jhin, we just have Studded Leather. We have Nami as the support champion. So, next we have Ezreal with Duplicate, Katarina with Power Overwhelming, and then Aurelion Sol with Unyielding. Alright, so we'll hold on to the Nami. We'll re-roll the Coral Creatures.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Alright, I think I'm just... Oh, they didn't attack. Interesting. I actually wouldn't have blocked there. Alright, I think I'll go with the Marksman.
There's a scent in the air.
Not the best start for us, but
Can't afford to miss.
not terrible, I guess.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it. Tell me where to.
Alright, so we're just going to play the Marksman. He's going to die, but we're just playing it to get another skill off.
How can I help?
Alright, so we'll play another Marksman. Get rid of one of their units.
Gotcha. One shot, all skill.
I don't know why Ezreal does this, but he will do it quite often where he'll use both a Mystic Shot and a Gotcha to kill the same unit when it's really not needed. Since he's doing that though, we'll just recall this unit. And we're not using stuns, we're doing damage so that in the end they'll both have 0 power. Alright, they're using up a lot of removal to get rid of a card that honestly I don't really care about. We also don't really care about the poke damage here. Since this is technically a boss fight, we're going to heal up after this. So here we're just trying to set up our Jhin. So we're going to attack with that one so we can save our Corsair, but we'll attack like this now.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
No sweat.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We want to get these off the board if possible, because since they're leveled up, they're going to start doing massive damage.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama. My next act will be sublime.
So this is just all of the Riptide battery going off. Everything we've been doing is just trying to set up this right here.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Books? Boring.
Alright, so we'll kill one of the Ezreals. Or both of them, I guess.
I have prepared something very special.
With Jhin, it is pretty amazing the amount of control you have and removal.
There's magic, and then there's me.
Yeah, so we'll get rid of that unit.
Cool. Spell Ember.
We'll try and do a bit of damage and activate more spells and skills, buffing up all of our units, and then triggering all these captive audiences.
I will give them a show to remember.
So, because of our big scary Jhin, they were too scared to attack, which is pretty nice.
Patience and virtue make a true swordsman.
Alright, let's just work on removing their board. We want everyone to be stunned or, well, killed, if possible.
Yep, I'm flying.
We don't want them to be able to block, but they'll probably be able to... Sadly, they kept being able to play more units.
Performance begins.
So they're going to be able to fizzle our Jin's attack, which is a little unfortunate, but looks like we'll have enough damage to end the game anyways. Alright, so we'll go with the Savage Shield, just improving our Jhin even more. We want to get Overwhelm on him if possible. We'll try to use a reroll here. I guess we'll go with Spellslinger. We'll go for the item chest here. Alright, we'll get rid of the Stage Hand. It's a very powerful card, but we want to get a better one if possible. We'll hold on to Nopify. It could be pretty good. All of these will be pretty decent. Alright, we'll just get rid of their board. So little worried that they're going to be able to kill her, but we'll go with Nami.
The current or be swept away.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
I can't back down. Ride the surging tides.
Safety will cost you.
Alright, so we'll see. We might get lucky and kill their 2 units, but might also hit the powder keg. Yep.
Ocean spill forth.
So unfortunately, we don't really have a great way to get our Jhin on the board. Actually, 2 damage to anything. That and the Lotus Trap will deal enough damage we can then play our Jhin. We always have to try to get Plunder effect off before we play Jhin, otherwise the Riptide battery doesn't go off.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
Art requires a certain cruelty. Beautiful, is it not?
Nice that we were able to play Jhin while still preserving our attack token. Actually, I think let's go with this. This will kill him and then also trigger another Lotus Trap and heal us up.
I hear it now, the thunderous applause.
Alright, very nice.
I will give them a soul to remember. And a curtain.
So we won't be able to end the game since they have Unyielding, but we're in a very good place right now.
Whoa, I can see the magic.
Bounty Board knows me name.
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
So since we have some free spells, that's going to let Nami be able to buff our units. Alright, if they're not going to attack, then I will save these to set up our attack.
I am frightened, but I am ready.
Embrace it.
So since we don't have Overwhelm, we're trying to stun or remove all of their targets, so we can just attack without any blockers.
Our purpose calls to us. We cannot turn away.
Rise with the surf.
Joy! Spell embers!
Alright, let's just stop that. Well, can we actually also stop this? No, has to be a spell.
Let the tide carry you.
Our performance.
Alright, we'll just attack and end the game.
I will give them a show to remember.
So we'll go with Battlefield Prowess. Since we have Spell Slinger, this will be free. Also, it's a slow spell, so it will count towards Jin's level up, as well as Lotus Traps. And I think that'll be best. The Crystal Carrier with Coral Creatures, not really great. We'd only do this if we were going to be able to cut the card, but honestly, you don't get to cut many cards in the Asol adventure. Alright, I guess let's go for the extra Mystic shots. Alright, get rid of the Guildman, and I guess the Nopify, and even the Thermo Beam. Good cards here, but we need to have some units on the board. Alright, pretty lucky draw.
I never miss.
So we'll use the Mystic Shot here, another skill proc, but then also the Fabricator. And the Grifter's deck to shuffle more copies.
Ready, aim. Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
So we won't bother using this since it's not enough to actually kill them. We'll just save that for when we need it.
die.
Alright, we'll see how lucky we get with Tidal Wave. Alright, I guess we'll get rid of their one Overwhelm unit.
In range.
So we'll attack like this so we can get our Jhin on the board. This is why if you do have 3 rare slots, you probably want to use Riptide Battery plus Crown Guard to get your rally off.
The stage is set. Beautiful, is it not? We must all play our part.
Wow, Jhin really hates that one card, apparently. So again, we'll just save these for when we need them most. We'll just pass here, see what they play.
I have prepared something very special.
I'm really just waiting to use Yone. I guess since they can't play really anything else more powerful, I'll just go with that.
Only I can quell the wind.
We'll actually leave all of these on the board. This way, whatever they play next round, if it's a unit or even a landmark, it's not going to get doubled up because they don't have enough slots. So they'll probably burn one of their cards.
Everyone here is so cool.
Alright, so there's a second one getting burned off. Now let's start stunning their whole board. Let's just slow play it. Normally a good idea with Jhin.
That's so cool.
Alright, we'll just play the Marksman for a little bit extra damage.
There it is. How's the fortune miss?
Now we can have an attack with our full board and end the game.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Alright, I guess we'll just double up on the Ephemeral since he already has it. Sure, we have the gold, might as well. It's not going to be too massive for us, but I guess. I forget what the Herald is. I want to save gold for the epic shop up here, and I am interested in what the Herald is, so let's go test it out. We'll hold on to Notify, as we'll probably need it here. So we'll just pass to start.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists. If we seek forgiveness, we must commit all. What we do is so much bigger than us both.
So we're just trying to summon another unit, and also just get more spell triggers if possible.
I know what I must do.
Yeah, I think we'll just try to go for the extra damage here.
It's done.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
My lands need me.
Alright, here, so we're just blocking them out. We know he's going to buff up his units with Resonating Strikes, but we don't really care about these cards.
Yeah!
We could save one with Lightning Rush. I think I'll not bother here. Guess we'll bring out the coral creatures potentially, or I guess we'll get Nami on the board.
People are counting on me. Rides the surging tides.
So we're gonna have to slow play this. Our hand hasn't worked out too well. So yeah, we'll just bother passing here. So we'll recall, dealing some damage to the Nexus, and that way we'll be able to get Jhin on the board. Granted, his Lotus Trap is already going to trigger that Nexus damage, but more the merrier.
The stage is set. I will give them a show to remember.
Strike firm.
So here's one thing you can kind of do to cheese Master Yi. He wants to use these to buff up his attack and then trigger his Challenger and Barrier. But you could just skip the block, and yes, he'll be able to hit your Nexus, but he won't be able to use these, at least not for his attack. So we know he'll be able to give himself Barrier, but we'll just work on getting rid of some of his other units.
Beautiful, is it not?
Yeah!
So we're going to be doubling up on one of the stuns, but we'll just stun these two.
Asol! Show yourself!
Through my work, you shall transcend.
Conflict is all in the mind.
I will give them a show to remember.
I won't stand by. You are brave, young one.
So again, we're just trying to set up an attack here without them being able to block.
Curtain rises.
And there we go, there's the end of the game. Alright, Legion Saboteur is pretty good, but I think I'd like to have Tidal Wave at the start of the game. Let's see what the Herald of the Magus is, or Magus. These are some very interesting choices. So round start, create a random fleeting countdown landmark in hand. When you summon a landmark with countdown, advance it 2 rounds. And then game start, summon a Buried Sun Disk, and create a Renekton, Azir, or Nasus in hand. I'm actually going to get this just because I think it'll be pretty fun. Probably won't really help us at all, but yeah, it could be interesting to play with. Really hope that Xerath gets added as a champion. We'll cut the Charming guild member since we're probably never going to play this. Alright, decent opening hand. Also very nice that we start with the attack token. So, not bad. Remember that they're supposed to count down 2 immediately. Yeah, advance it 2 rounds. So here we could play this and it would immediately activate, which is why I got it. I figured there might be some situations where we might want to play it and it would activate very quickly or that round. So she'll be able to kill him here. I think it's worth it for the spell trigger.
Time to go.
Oh right, he got the 1 from the... I thought he was going to have 3 for the quick attack, but the skill gave him 1 more. Very nice.
They're afraid. They should be.
Alright, so we're going to use the Lightning Rush to fizzle her attack. We don't want her getting recalled, but if she strikes, she recalls. So we're recalling our own unit so that she can't strike and can't recall. Also, there's not much point damaging her because she's probably going to get recalled, so if we don't kill her, then it's not really going to help us.
Where's my axe?
So here's another one. If we had the mana for it, we could just play this and draw 2 immediately.
Reporting in.
So I'd really want to be able to play Jhin here, but I don't think there's any way we can really do that. A little unfortunate. Alright, let's go with Tidal Wave, see what it gives us. Alright, so we'll go with Coral Creatures here. Since these 3 can't block, their only option is going to be block with Katarina or let this hit them. We'll discard since it's free. So yeah, their only option is to block with Katarina or let this hit their Nexus. Why did that buff them all? This counts as playing a champion? That's crazy. Oh, that sucks.
Dance with me.
So this is going to be a pretty bad attack for us.
Quick as the blade.
And of course they immediately attack. Alright, so we're just going to stun Katarina so she can't level up, recall, and rally and attack again. But yeah, this is going to hurt. I think we'll just build out our board, get ready for our attack.
New venue, new money. I can do this.
Alright, so we'll play the Marksman. Since this is a skill, it will trigger Student. That will deal damage to their Nexus. Also, since there's 2 skills, it'll trigger his Lotus Trap. And then we can play Jhin and try to kind of clean up this mess.
Fresh tracks.
Oh, that's so cool.
Can't afford to miss.
I got big plans for this place.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy. I will give them a show to remember. My next act will be sublime.
Alright, we'll use our Notify to cancel that out, giving us another spell trigger. Alright, so she's the one that's going to get stunned. So we'll kill this unit so that she's stunned, he's killed, none of these can block, and we could attack. We still have another one if they play another unit.
I have prepared something very special.
I'll try anyone once.
Alright, so we can open attack and end the game in a single turn. Nice. Alright, we'll go with Black Cleaver. Double Enfeebling Strike is actually pretty funny. Works out quite well. So we'll go with that. Adorabus, always annoying, but we need that epic shop. Alright, so we'll get rid of Tidal Wave as we are going to draw it anyways. And we'll get rid of Mentor and Coral Creatures. We're often holding on to Notify just in case. So we'll pass here since our marksman can't, he doesn't have anything to target.
What do these yordle eyes see?
There's a scent in the air. Can't afford to miss.
And there you see the power of double Enfeebling Strike.
Just need the target.
Intruder, get him! Well, this isn't the glade.
Alright, so I think I'm just going to use Lightning Rush when she attacks to fizzle out her attack.
Whoa, dizzy.
Just so we have something on the board. I guess let's work on getting her attack a little bit lower.
Pea soup? Ugh. No more purple for you, Snoozy.
Lulu can often overwhelm you with all of her units because they're all pretty cheap. So being able to get rid of them is actually pretty nice. I think we'll attack though like this, just doing some more damage to Lulu, making sure that she isn't going to be a threat to anyone. Alright, let's go with Yone. Stop their attack.
For the unforgiven.
Alright, we don't want to play any other skills because Jhin is currently at Lotus Trap 2 or 3, so the next time we play a skill or spell, he's going to damage the enemy Nexus. We want to save that for the next turn if possible. So we're doing this because it's free, and then we can trigger our skill from it. We want to save this for something more important than just triggering the Lotus Trap.
Through my work, you shall transcend.
Goodbye, Glow.
So the Black Cleaver triggers after all of these skills go through, so that's why he's so high in power, which is very nice. Alright, heal will work on just trying to get rid of their board, because we don't need anyone blocking Jhin. Alright, let's try to do some extra damage if we can here.
There's another one! Quickly!
Places, people. Our performance begins.
This way!
Alright, so this will do -3. Okay, so we need to attack like this, so they'll be put at 19.
The curtain rises.
Yeah, so what's happening here is because of unyielding, whatever hit brings them to, or like would kill them, the bonus damage doesn't go through. So what's happening here is all of this damage isn't enough to get them to the -30. But here, since we have Jhin hitting first, it's getting all their health gone, and then everyone else is able to do some damage. So a little sad that we're not going to be able to end the game here, but that is unyielding.
I have prepared something very special.
I think I'll just play this, see how it goes.
Stop eating or no more walkies! Embrace the current or be swept away. Ride the surging tides!
So we have Spell Shield, so it wouldn't really matter. But I'd like to keep Spell Shield if possible, so we'll just get rid of their card.
Is it not?
Be free, Glow!
Yeah, I think we will just hold off.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
So we know it's going to get stunned anyways, so we'll go for the damage, because the Lotus Trap is going to stun him.
I have prepared something very special.
Alright, so we'll just attack and end the game then. Kept waiting for them to do something. Alright, Charging Sigil, rank 3, plus 4 damage, and then it already has like plus 2 damage, so it's going to be dealing a ton of damage. And then with Enfeebling Strike, double that for reducing their power. This could be very helpful against Aurelion Sol. So we'll definitely buy as many tidal waves as possible. We don't really have any positive spells, but I actually think I might use my reroll here instead. Mana deposit is very good, so we can essentially play this for free, and often we are having a problem with not having enough units. And I think I'd even like Siphoning Strike. I'm just gonna go a little crazy. Alright, sadly nothing really too fun. I guess we'll go Share the Bounty. Probably won't really help us, but whatever. So we have Swain with Level Up, and then Tryndamere with Power Overwhelming. Alright, decent opening hand. I should have re-rolled Tidal Wave because we have Farsight on it. I think I'll go with Tidal Wave so that I can still play my rookie. It's sad that this isn't going to be able to target two people, but we want to make sure that he can't attack or can't hit our Nexus.
I can do this.
I never miss.
Don't mind me.
Alright, so we'll attack like this. We'll save the Clockling so he can be a blocker.
Got us covered.
Time to go.
War Mason, reporting for duty.
Interesting.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
Alright, so I'm just going to stun him. So we need to get Jhin to a higher Lotus Trap. I think I'll actually use this to heal us up and get Swain's attack way down. Alright, so we'll play our Tidal Wave now. Little unlucky.
Explosives primed.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy. I will give them a show to remember. Through my work, you shall transcend.
Wow. I guess that's actually good luck.
Duty. Empire. Faster than my arrow? I think not.
Alright, so we'll just stun her.
I have prepared something very special.
Kill this, and that will stun that one, right? Yes.
Just gonna put this here.
Alright, very nice.
I hope this works.
Alright, so I think I'm going to go with Coral Creatures. One, because Mana Deposit is very strong, but also when I'm summon create in hand a random 1-cost spell from your regions, I think that potentially can give us more Tidal Wave since it's reduced down to a 1-cost, which would be pretty nice considering it's rather strong. So I think we'll actually go with this, but Lightning Rush also would work out well too. Alright, so we will re-roll both of these since we know we're going to draw one anyways, and we'll get rid of the Mentor. We'll hold on to the Notify just in case. Alright, I guess we will attack. We'll play the messenger.
Don't let my size fool you.
So it won't kill her because of Tryndamere, but she's reduced, like, look, she's reduced down by 14 power, so she's probably not going to be a threat for the entire rest of the game. Although we could do this and just kill them both, which, sure, that seems good. I guess we'll play our Nami here.
People are counting on me. Rise the surging tides.
Huh, you can't play this with spell mana. Alright. Alright, I guess we'll play the messenger here. Maybe do something a little silly like this.
Rise with the surf.
Just another winter.
And now we can play it again. Let the dog attack. Even if they kill it, it's going to reduce down their attack by a lot.
We like a challenge. This will be a fine story.
So we're trying to get our Jhin on the board.
Just another winter.
Little unfortunate, but we knew that potentially was going to happen.
This will be a fine story.
Art requires a certain cruelty. I will give them a show to remember.
Just another winter.
I hear it now, the thunderous applause.
Let the tide carry you.
We'll just stop that. We want to preserve our spell shields.
Rise with the surf.
So since we know that they can't die because of the Tryndamere power, we'll just stun him here.
Let the tide carry you.
Alright, we figured they potentially were going to be able to do this, but both fast speed spells, there wasn't really anything we could do. Even if we attacked, this could go through. We do have another one though.
Ride the surging tide.
Alright, so we'll play this, the Lotus Trap will go off, and we'll just play our other Jhin.
Suffering is the beating heart of drama. I have prepared something very special.
Wash away.
Alright, we win. So we don't really want more of our units to be ephemeral, so I guess we'll go with Strong Arm. And see how we do against Aurelion Sol. So we'll get rid of the Lightning Rush, hold on to the Notify just in case, and it's always nice to have some crack shot Corsairs.
Let's get him, crew. I never miss.
So here they'll potentially be able to obliterate one of our units or do something annoying. But I'm actually going to slow play this. I want to be able to use my tidal wave and completely reduce down the attack of whoever they have. So that's why I'm going to play this a little slow, even though that will give them the opportunity to play something that will mess us up. Alright, not bad. Let's just get rid of this one so it's not stunning us next round. And you know what, let's just also get rid of Udyr so we can not have to worry about any blockers and can just do as much damage as possible.
In range. Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
This is our providence.
So we're going to play the Battlefield Prowess. Since that, yep, so that's going to give us another captive audience, and we can use that to stun Hecarim. Yeah, we'll go with this. Alright, we don't want that having overwhelm. So we're going to stun Hecarim before he attacks, that way he's not summoning the Spectral Riders.
My people are counting on me. Let the tide carry you.
So a little rough that we don't have Jhin. Figures that of all the matches, this is the one that we don't get him for. Alright, I think I'm just going to let everyone attack first. Obviously, most of them are going to die, but with Enfeebling, right now we just need to work on trying to get them all reduced down so that they're not as much of a threat. Now, they will rally because of Galio, but I think this is going to be better than just waiting for them to get even more powerful and attack us next turn. And see, because of the double Enfeebling, these two are going to be a lot weaker. Yeah, let's recall that into our hand.
Rise with the surf.
I think let's also recall this unit and Make Hecarim have 0 power so that he's less likely to attack.
Ride the surging tides.
Justice.
Unfortunately, Enfeebling Strike doesn't really matter to Galio.
This is their end, Aurelion. We start with Targon.
So I'm going to play Yone first to stun Tryndamere and get rid of Aurelion Sol's spell shield. And then we have 2 other spells we'll be able to play potentially after they attack. But we need to make sure we're stunning their Overwhelm unit because we won't have any blockers that can handle that.
Patience and virtue make a true swordsman.
Alright, we'll play Tidal Wave and just see where it goes. Hopefully it hits Aurelion and Tryndamere. But also we're wanting to damage them before they attack so that Galio's passive doesn't go off and they rally again.
Let the tide carry you. Ocean spill forth.
Alright, hit the 2 people we needed most.
Looks like fun.
Guess we'll go with this. Alright, so we were able to reduce people down enough that Aurelion isn't going to level up, which is quite nice. I think we'll just hold on to everything for now. We really need to get Jhin on the board. This is kind of an issue with getting so many cards.
I do love an audio.
Alright, we'll just keep trying to use Enfeebling to reduce everyone down while we wait for Jhin.
Surging tides.
Alright, that was my bad.
In range.
Alright, this quick attack is going to be very helpful here.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
So yep, we'll get Tryndamere down to 0.
Justice.
Alright, so he's really annoying me. Alright, so we'll just stun him for now, potentially work on killing him later.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
We really need to make sure Aurelion Sol does not level up, though. So yeah, we'll just keep holding on to our captive audience until we really need it. What? Why did he level up?
I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
They were not at 20 power.
Now
That's
they'll pay
weird.
attention. If only your face
Oh, that's terrible.
parents.
Alright, so we need to stun the Scourge right away because if he attacks, giving everyone else 2/2 and Overwhelm, that is going to be an issue. So first thing we need to do is stun that.
Ride the surging tides.
Well, that's not surprising.
Anyone for some stardust?
a little annoying. Guess we'll go with Overwhelm. Oh, forgot that it's gonna go off twice. Yeah, we'll try to give it more health. We need this unit to survive.
Who's a good boy? Time for walkies, boy.
We really could use Jhin anytime now. So it's bad because they have a full hand, and that means they're probably going to get, like, obliterate cards.
We each hold a world within. Breathe in, breathe out.
Pure starfire.
Alright, we'll just try to attack. Yeah, might as well. It's gonna give us a couple more skills.
You must be very magnum opus.
Alright, so this is probably gonna be over. So really frustrating we didn't get Jhin. We have a lot of copies of him, so the fact that we didn't get him in our opening hand is pretty rough. Alright, we're gonna go Tidal Wave. And then also stun that unit. It's probably over, but I just want to hold on as long as we can. You never know. Of course, it just hits the spell shields.
Want to know about that one, hmm?
Oh well. We still have our revive. Yeah, Jhin is very strong, but you have to actually draw Jhin. Yeah, we'll actually stick with this since we can play these back to back. And we have Jhin now, so as long as he survives. Okay, good. We want all the Jhins we can get. Alright, so we're going to play a small army of coral creatures. Yeah, we'll recall this one. Since stun is essentially a death sentence. And we can immediately play it again.
So pretty.
We're just trying to push as much damage as we can, as early as we can.
There's another one!
Oh, the Mirage actually isn't ephemeral. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I can do this.
Alright, do we want to try to kill her? Sure, let's go for it. This way we can get our Siphoning Strike off, and they won't be able to have anyone that can block us. We'll save these for if we need them later.
Better run.
Alright, not bad for an opening hand.
Ours is but to do and die. Forward.
I will not yield.
So we want our quick attack units to stay back. Yeah, I think we'll have to do this. Sadly, these are both burst speed, so they won't actually help Jhin trigger what he needs.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Alright, that is a bit annoying. So we'll do that to make sure it doesn't deal too much damage. I don't think stunning him would actually stop this from going off.
To the flag.
Alright, perfect. So after one more spell, Jhin is going to be able to damage the enemy Nexus. So we'll have Tidal Wave for next turn, so that we can play him before we attack. Of course, they summon Galio.
But to do and die.
Annoying. Alright, let's hope this goes well.
I hear it now, the thunderous applause.
Alright, let's kill the stupid Galio. I don't want him rallying every single turn. And then let's just stun. I guess we could go like this, and they'll all be stunned. Sure, let's go with that.
I have prepared something very special.
So if we attack like this... Okay. Well, would be able to win, just barely. Hopefully they can't do anything to stop this.
I hope this works.
And with that, perfection.
Alright, so that's how the first match was supposed to go. Oh, so that was Jhin versus Asol. Took a lot longer than it was supposed to because of that one match. A little annoying, but I hope that showed you how you can play Jhin against the toughest battles in the game. I hope you all have a great day.